is Melody and welcome back to Strawberry Lemon. So today I have a TBR video for y'all. I haven't done a TBR video in so long, so we'll see how this goes. But I am going to be participating in the Reindeer Readathon, which was created by Eric from Break Even Books, and he and a bunch of other co-hosts are hosting this next month in December. And I am so excited for this. I have my Santa Claus hat ready and I'm just ready. I participated in this last year, so I'm super duper to be in this again, and I'm part of Team Mistletoe. If you're on my team or just participating in the readathon as well, please say hi down below. And yeah, let's get started. So all of the prompts are based off of the reindeers of Santa Claus, and yeah, so the first prompt is Dasher, a short story or collection or a novella. And I'm going to be reading My True Love Gave to Me 12 Holiday Stories. And this has been sitting on my shelf for so long, and it's holiday stories, so it should be super cute. And I think it just really fits the theme of Christmas next month. And yeah, I'm super excited for this. There's the first three authors on this is Holly Black, Ali Carter, and Matt Delapina. And yeah, so the next prompt is Dancer, a book by one of your favorite authors. And if you have been following the Interstellar Book Club, you will know that me and I think all of my co-hosts are pretty obsessed with Becky Chambers. So I think I don't really have any favorite authors as of right now, but if I had to choose one, I feel like she would be classified as pretty high on my list. I don't know if I have a fave yet, but she's up there. But yeah, I'm going to be reading A Psalm for the Wild Bill by Becky Chambers. And the cover of this is so cute. I'm gonna insert a picture somewhere. There's just a little robot, and yeah, so it's about the robots of Panga who gain self-awareness, and they lay down their tools and they disappeared into the wilderness. And then years later, a tea merchant stumbles upon a robot, and the robot is what do people need? And it's just I feel like this is gonna be really heartwarming, and just thinking about the world and all the problems in it. But it says in the last of the Goodreads synopsis, it says, Becky Chambers' new series asks, in a world where people have what they want, does having more matter? And I'm ready to be mind blown by Becky Chambers. And then the next prompt is Prancer, a book with a travel element in it, a vacation, a quest, etc. And I chose to read Frostheart by Jamie Littler. I have been meaning to get into middle grades for a while now, and this is one of them. The cover is super adorable. There's a Yeti in the story, a grumpy Yeti. Let's stop and think about the grumpy Yeti. But yeah, the main character is a little boy named Ash, and he has powers, I believe, and he's gonna go out from home and look for his missing parents, and he's gonna be helping some explorers on the way. And I feel like my heart won't be able to handle this book, but I'm ready for it nonetheless. And yeah, I'm ready for the grumpy Yeti guardian. Okay, and then next up we have Vixen, a book that has recently caught your eye. And this, I put it on my Goodreads stuff a while ago, and then I was watching somebody else's video. I don't remember who anymore. It's The Sun Does Shine, How I Found Life and Freedom on Death Row by Anthony Ray Hinton with Laura Love Hardin. So this is about the author Anthony Ray Hinton, who was wrongly accused and sentenced for capital murder in Alabama. And it's about him and his time, I think almost 30 years on death row. And yeah, I really want to read it. I feel like it's gonna be really impactful and just heartbreaking. And I'm also taking a criminal law class right now in school, so it really connects with everything. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Yeah. Okay, So the next book I have is For the Prompt Comment, a 5-star prediction. And that will be A Man Called Uwe, A Man Called Uwe by Fredrik Backman. I was Googling how to pronounce Uwe, I believe it's Uwe, and apparently there is a movie based off of this book too, and it just makes me all the more excited for this. But this book is about like a really grumpy old man. He's basically like the Stooge, I guess, and he is just super grumpy, and it just follows him and him getting new neighbors who introduce themselves by running over his mailbox with their U-Haul truck. We love that. So I feel like this is gonna be a really funny and happy and enjoyable book about probably how they open up Uwe and him being kind of misunderstood by his community maybe, or something like that. But I'm ready. I feel like this will also be a really heartwarming book, like a lot of the other books on this TBR. My heart won't be able to handle December. But next we have Cupid Take a Shot at Reading a New Author, and I am going to be reading Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. This is really popular a couple years back, and I still haven't gotten a chance to read it, but it's about a 16-year-old named Jacob who discovers the crumbling ruins of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, and he's just exploring through the bedrooms and hallways, and I feel like it's just gonna be really creepy, and there's a bunch of pictures and stuff in this book which makes me really excited. And yeah, next we have Donner, a book with green or red as the primary color on the cover, and I am going to be reading Seconds by Brian Lee O'Malley. And I think this is red, and look at this back, it's so cute. And it's a graphic novel, and the illustrations, the artwork, I'm just ready for it. And yeah, it is about a girl named Katie, and her life is going up and up and up, and she's really happy with life until everything just goes wrong. And then a mysterious girl appears in the middle of the night and gives her, I think, like magic mushrooms that grant wishes and stuff. And Katie just kind of tries to make her world perfect, which you're not supposed to do. It's against the rules or something like that. And yeah, the end of this little blurb here says, but Katie doesn't care about the rules, and she's about to discover the unintended consequences of the best intentions. And yeah, I haven't read a graphic novel in a while. I feel like a cutesy one, and I'm ready. And then next we have Blitzen. Choose at least 3 books and have one chosen randomly to read. I am probably gonna put up a poll on Twitter, and yeah, the 3 books I have are Inkheart by Cornelia Funk, which is a middle grade adventure story, I believe, and then we have The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson, which is a contemporary, I think she's a dog walker, and then we also have A Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin, because I've been saying I'm gonna read this for like 2 years now and I still haven't read it. And all of these books are more than 500 pages, so I can get the bonus points for the Christmas Star prompt. And then last but definitely not least is Rudolph. So Rudolph is Read a Standalone book. And I think I'm going to be reading Tiger Lily by Jodi Lynn Anderson. And this is a retelling of Peter Pan and like Tinkerbell and everything. And I think this is in the point of view of Tinkerbell. And yeah, it's about the bond between Tiger Lily, which I believe is Tinkerbell, and Peter Pan, and how strong their bond is. And then Wendy comes in, and yeah, it says, before Neverland faded into myth, it was a remote and dangerous island filled with deadly mermaids, psychotic pirates, and watchful fairies. And before Peter Pan belonged to Wendy, he belonged to the girl with the crow feather in her hair, Tiger Lily. I feel like this book's gonna make me really sad, but we'll go with it. And yeah, that is it for this video. Those are all of the books I'm planning on reading for December for now. I hope I get to all of them. And please comment down below if any of the books caught your interest or if you're participating in this readathon as well. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Bye!
Wish you'd spend your Christmas with me. Wish you'd spend your Christmas with me. I wish you'd spend your Christmas with me.